Though it's always been talked about in the comments, but today we're finally going to get into it. We're going to be talking about Hydroneer 2.0 Creative Mode. Also on May 8th, it's 1 year since Hydroneer has been released on Steam, so I'm going to be adding in a small little update, and there's going to be a little teaser somewhere in this video for that. So let's get on with creative mode. Everything you see behind me is a placeholder. We've got some UI elements in the way of things that are eventually going to be actually physical features. A big part of Hydroneer is the fact there isn't any UI elements, and we really want to tie this into how creative mode works as well, making sure that the player uses the minimal amount of UI to get what they want. So when you start a new game, you're presented with a choice of do you go with a creative mode or do you go with the standard? Maybe later on we can also add in things like hardcore mode, but for now we're just gonna have the two modes. Don't worry, whatever choice you pick, you can actually change it on later on. If you feel like you wanna play creative mode for a bit and then change over to the standard gameplay, you can do so by just using a / command in the chat box. Now the chat box also doubles as a chat box, which is really useful, but for now we're gonna be talking about how we type in these commands using the chat box. We're going to be talking about a few of the features that are going to be in the creative mode. However, if you think you've got a great idea to actually add to this creative mode, feel free to leave a comment below. I'm going to read through all of them, and if any of them I like, I'm going to put them straight into this creative mode. I'm not going to be going through every single element of the creative mode, but I'm just going to go through some of the best ones to give you an idea of what you're going to be working with here. The first one is duplicate, and this is a really useful one if you want to have a large line of pipes or conveyors or something that is the same object in the same orientation for a long line. Basically, the way it works is you place down one of these items and you type /duplicate, the direction you want it to go, x, y, z, minus x, minus y, minus z, and then the amount of those items. Obviously, we'll probably transfer this to some sort of physical object that you can use instead of typing, but this is what it is for right now. And it's really useful, especially in creative mode when you want to make these massive designs. It's really useful to just be able to place the same thing down in the same orientation really quickly, just in one fell swoop. The next one is infinity mode, and this is on by default. It basically means that when you place something down, the next thing that you can place down is that exact same item. So if you want to place things down randomly and not in that duplication line, then it's really useful that you can just throw down random objects here and there. The next one, and by far my favorite, is teleportation. We're packing in quite a lot of features into the teleportation in the game. Sometimes players are going to want to go to an exact location, so we've made it so you can actually type in coordinates, find your favorite coordinates, and then teleport into that direction. Since Hydroneer 2.0 is going to include multiplayer, you could teleport 2 players or bring players to you. And we've also made it so you can teleport straight to a location as well. So if I type in /teleport Bridgeport, then I'll teleport straight over there. While creating this creative mode, we've looked at some of the mods that are currently available in Hydroneer and looked at some of their key features and seeing which of those features would work really well in our creative mode. One of them is the ability to turn on all of the ram drills or all of your valves all at the same time. So we have functionality to do things like that. If you want to turn on all of your conveyor belts all at one time, then all it takes is just a click of a button or type of a / command. Obviously in the normal mode you can just use a water pipe valve to stop off the flow into some drills and stop them moving, but this is a really nice solution for creative mode. You may have found Hydroneer from a YouTuber called Let's Game It Out, and he has a good habit of breaking our game. So we've added a feature to allow you to take items directly from the shop without stealing them, in the hope that hopefully maybe he'll just stop breaking our game. So if you type in /allow stealing 0 or 1, then it enables or disables you from stealing items in the store. This is just the start of the many commands we're going to be adding into game, and I've got one more to show you. Basically, we've been working on a graphical overhaul for Hydroneer, and the results so far have been really nice. In creative mode, you can set time to a specific time and also freeze time from moving. Here's some shots of what the environment looks like right now. Still a little bit of work to go, but so far the results have been really nice and the game is looking completely different just with a bit of lighting. We've also been working really hard on optimizations as well as everything I've been talking about in the video. Currently the game is working way smoother, and I'm really excited to get these updates out for you guys in the 2.0 update. Still going to be coming in the summer. I don't have an exact day or even month just yet, but we're working really hard to get this out as quickly as possible. That's everything from me today. If you're interested, I've also got the Radio Silent devlogs coming out on the 20th of each month now, as well as weekly live streams every Tuesday. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. A big thank you to all the YouTube members and Patreon subscribers. I will see you all next month. Right, now I'm gonna do that outro bit. How am I gonna do the outro bit? I'm gonna climb. Oh yeah, I'm getting up there. We're doing it. We're getting up there. How many more names have we got left? This is dumb. This is dumb. I don't know how many names we've got left, but these are the rest of the names. Oh, that was just so stupid. All right, I'll see you guys next month.